Do you hate making New Year's resolutions? So do I. That's why this week's Tuesday Tips is going to be 3 simple steps to start off your new year, even if you hate making resolutions. If you don't like making resolutions, please give me some love, throw up a like or a heart, and I will start letting you know my simple steps on how to bring in the new year. So, as we all know, many people make resolutions, but they don't keep their resolutions. And we want to create better lives for ourselves. So, it's something we want to do. We feel like we're starting the year off with a clean slate. And that's really important. But we want to make the most and take advantage of this time so that we do get the most out of our future selves. So I have a simple system that I like to use that I'm starting to implement completely this year. So we'll see how it goes. But these are all things I've done in the past. Just I haven't put them all together yet. So if you want to take this journey with me, I'd love to hear about your progress. First thing we want to do is it's the 3 C's. And our first C is, sorry, my whiteboard was not ready. The first C is celebrate. We want to celebrate everything that we have done over the past year. Take some time to reflect. And there's 3 areas of your life that I really want you to look at. And the first area is, what did you learn in this past year? Did you learn a new song? Did you learn how to dance a new dance step? Did you take up a new fitness routine? What did you learn? Did you learn how to communicate with somebody better? Maybe that someone was yourself. Did you learn how to let go of fear and be seen on social media? What did you learn? Doesn't matter. Did you learn how to cook a great meal? Make sure to take inventory of that and celebrate it. Do something to celebrate all that you've learned. The second thing I want you to think about is, what did you create? Did you create a new friendship? Did you create content on social media? What did you create in your life that maybe made a new connection? Maybe made someone smile? Maybe made someone feel seen and heard and made their day a little bit better. And that is the last area that I want you to think about. And that is, how did you contribute? I'm going to do a complete Tuesday tip on those 3 M's. But how did you contribute? Did you support somebody? Did you like someone's post? Did you take time out of your day to help someone? Did you pick up something off the floor? Did you hold the door for someone? That I can't even tell you. Years ago, I used to commute into New York City for work. And if you've ever gone into New York City at rush hour, it's a zoo. Everything you see in the movies, it's true. Everyone's just rushing. And I remember I was probably maybe a 1/10 of a mile. I was a good 30, 40 yards behind someone. And they stopped and they held the door and waited for me to come. They didn't just let the door slam behind them. And I felt so seen in that moment. And it's 20 years later and I can still remember it. I can still remember feeling so grateful that that person just didn't rush off with their day, that they actually saw me and had the humanity to wait and hold the door for me. Don't take for granted those little things that you do every single day. So make sure that you are celebrating all of those little things that you did over the past year. And realize how much growth you've had and how much light you've lent to this world. If this resonated with you, I'd love to see some thumbs up, some hearts in the comments. And I'd love if you comment and let me know just one thing that you either learned, you created, or you contributed to this year. Now, the second thing, the second C you're going to do is think about what you actually want to create in the year ahead. But I don't want you to create a list. What I want you to do is to create one word. Think of one word that is going to exemplify your year. Do you want to create joy? Do you want to create abundance? Do you want to create freedom? Do you want to create love, kindness? What is it that you want your world to be? And then, after you pick your word for your theme of the next year, what I want you to do is I want you to get yourself a bunch of little Post-it notes, and I want you to write it. And I want you to stick it on your mirror and stick it on your whiteboard and on your computer and change your wallpaper. Create a wallpaper for your phone or for your computer that just has this one word. Or maybe you want to do it in a vision board. All those little Post-its behind me, that's from a course I took about 5, maybe 6 years ago now. And every week we would have a different affirmation we would put up all over our houses, on the bathroom mirror, on our televisions, on our computers. And I still have them up there. Oh, today. Uh-oh, my plant fell over. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm so sorry. And the reason why I keep them up there is even though I'm looking at them every day, but I don't look at them every day. And even though I may not consciously register it, my subconscious is registering this. So this is why I'm saying put them all over the place. Put them in the back of your cabinet. So when you take out that pasta sauce or whatever you're going to make for dinner, all of a sudden you see it and you're like, oh, get creative. Have some fun with it. But choose your word wisely. So choose your word for 2020, for whatever year you're watching this. Choose your word. Abundance, joy, freedom, fun. What do you want to call more into your life? What kind of life do you want to create? Kindness, vibrancy, whatever it is you want to create. And I'd love for you to drop a comment and tell me what your word may be. The third thing, even though this is simple, this is probably the hardest one, is you have to commit to that word. And that's why I want you to put it up all over your house. And put it in the bottom of your underwear drawer. you know? And because it's going to surprise you when you see it. And maybe it's going to remind you to recommit to creating the joy, the fun, the freedom, the abundance, the creativity, whatever it is you want in your world. We make the commitment, and then just like any diet, you got to think of it like a diet. We commit. It's easy to make the commitment in January, right? But you need to keep recommitting to it. We need to recommit to it every day. We need to recommit to it every week. You know, some days are going to be harder than others, and maybe you fall off the wagon. Maybe, you know, you have a bad day. Maybe you lose someone special to you, and that pain and that hurt, you know, consumes you for a little while. And I'm not wishing that on anyone, by the way. I'm just stating reality. You know, all sorts of things can make us fall off the wagon. Maybe we get sick. And, you know, we stay in bed for a couple of days with a nasty head cold. You need to get back on the horse. And you need to then recommit to that word, to that life you want to create for yourself. And then, when you go back at the end of next year, it's going to be really easy to see how far you've come. I hope this made sense for you. I hope you enjoyed my quick, simple system for starting your new year off with a bang. And I'm wishing you I'm wishing you much health, happiness, and success in the year ahead.